Good evening, live stream. We're here live for the Fearless Motorsports 100 at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Welcome in here, fans, and everyone else viewing so far. We're also here with the co-host back after not being here last week, Bill.
Very excited. Looking forward to seeing modifieds running around this track. Right now, we got Blake Dorney as running some pretty quick times, along with Patrick Russell and Jesse Kent. They're out there running pretty hard right now. Looking forward to this track, which is unfortunately no longer with us.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate that this track's no longer with us in person, but it's definitely here with us on iRacing. So glad to see everyone here running tonight. We do have a little shortage of a field racing tonight, but we still got enough to have a great show. We have 14 cars currently with us. We still have a few more minutes to get some more. So thank you guys for tuning in here on the live stream. And other than that, so practice is still going underway. We'll do a last call for drivers to get their butts in here, and then other than that, we'll go through some of the sponsorship info here in just a moment for you guys watching the stream. Nice number 26 scheme there. Got some beautiful schemes here with us. New scheme for Bernice this weekend. I see a lot of new schemes here tonight. Tori Catalano joining us for the first time this season. Like Dorney, last week's winner. So let's go through some sponsorship stuff here. So first up with us here tonight, Jolly Designs. Jolly Designs is one-of-a-kind wrap shop. They offer multiple things, including iRacing wraps, real-life wraps, apparel design, custom suit design, helmet designs, branding and logos, designing posters and hero cards, and exact replicas if you have a file provided with you. Amazing design company there, so go check them out on Facebook as well. Next up, one-of-a-kind iRacing Premier Setups. Premier Racing Setups is one of the longest running, most affordable, and most trusted setup shops on the market today for iRacing. Built for racers at every level, Premier Racing Setups goes far beyond just selling setups. The goal is simple: help drivers get faster, more confident, and more consistent on track. Whether someone is getting started or pushing through top splits, Premier Racing Setups offers proven setups, coaching, and support designed to help drivers take the next step in their virtual racing journey. So amazing, right up there for Premier Racing Setups. Definitely go check them out. They have I shouldn't say millions, but thousands of wins across the iRacing with their setups. So definitely go check them out.
It's not easy finding somebody to do a good wrap for you. So always looking to finding people. And we got a couple of wraps out there that I recognize from New England as well, which I am excited to see. So
for sure, Cody Norman Custom Designs is up next, third on the list. Amazing graphic company. Get you all your race day graphics. Up next, graphics there at Cody Norman Custom Design. Up next, Wiley Racing Performance. Wiley Racing Performance brings you custom-built racing chassis and performance services. This is a list of things they do: custom-built metric, super stock, and street stock chassis, parts sales and support, dealers for Motor State, Sweet Manufacturing, Pro Shocks and QA1 stock shocks, complete body fabrication and installation, race setups and at-track support, and shock rebuilding and revolving. Call them today at 716-472-4647. Another great sponsor here, the DG Milan Modified Tour. Up next, Rob's Custom Wraps. You'll definitely see a lot of their cars out here today. You'll see them every week as well. They built quite a few schemes here for the league. And they're definitely an amazing wrap company. Go check them out. They can do all your iRacing wraps for affordable prices. Go check them out on Facebook today. Fearless Motorsports, that's their sponsor of tonight's Fearless Motorsports 100. They got a nice quote for you guys here today. You hear this every week, so sorry for the same thing every week for you guys, but you blinked, we didn't. For Fearless Motorsports, probably brought to you by Fearless Motorsports. So they do multiple things, racing. They have their own league, and They're a great help to the league, so I can definitely check them out. Highline Racing Network. Highline Racing Network, home for broadcasting episodes in its own racing league. Check us out on Facebook at Highline Racing Network for more information. Yeah, they've got races almost every night there. Definitely go check them out. Amazing streaming company as well. Up next, Regal Wraps and Designs. Regal Wraps and Designs, a paint design company founded by Adam Flieger and Zach Hartwig. They offer everything from schemes to helmet and suit designs, hero cards, and even logos for your accomplishments. They often support the community in many ways. Go check out their Facebook page at Regal Wraps and Designs and see if you're interested in having them freshen up your racing experience. So, amazing list of 8 sponsors here with us tonight. That's for sure. And this is a DGU Wheel and Modified Tour presented by Wiley Racing Performance. So again, proud of the sponsors we have on board with us every week. Definitely an amazing companies, that's for sure. So definitely go check them out, Facebook, wherever they can be located, and show them support, just like you show us your support. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching the stream here tonight, who's your prediction? Let's bring up our roster here for tonight's 100-lapper event. Who do we have? They're all on your screen right there. Who do we have winning tonight's 100-lap event? Bill, how about we do our predictions here for tonight's race? Who do we got? We have an amazing list of drivers from Blake Dorney winning last week. Ken Zeems, he led 72 laps last week. And just, he got shuffled back with a green light checker and couldn't win that one. Kyle Dean, he was also in the mix. We got Logan Julian Taylor, he's new here today. We've got an amazing list of drivers running with us tonight. Who do you got for your pick tonight, Bill?
Wow. Talk about putting somebody on the spot. Well, Blake Dorney, obviously from Connecticut, northern boy. So I gotta go with my boy from up here in Connecticut.
You got Nicholas Hovey on the pole right now. He's from Connecticut.
I do. It's gotta be one of my Connecticut boys. Where modified racing is king. Even though Blake just hit the inside pit wall head on, we're just going to erase that clip from right there. But yeah, there's quite a few guys that are looking pretty good. You got Patrick Russell, too, from Hudson, New Hampshire. No doubt he's been around Hudson Speedway, which is a gem of the Northeast. They run on Sundays. It's a tiny little quarter-mile track. And, they only got a back wall a few years ago. And if you did go off the back, you would go down a large embankment into a pond. So they finally just put up a back wall. So, that's how awesome Hudson is. And it's just a gem of the Northeast. And I wish they would have more races there. So check that out. But right now we got one guy that I'm keeping my eye on. And I got to go with Troia Catalano, part of the Catalano family out of Ontario, New York. I've spent a lot of time up there fishing on Lake Ontario, staying right in Oswego. Of course, you stay in Oswego, it's mandatory that you watch the super modifieds, so that's how it's got to be in the Northeast when you see anybody from that area. So got to go with the Catalanos, too. Got to keep an eye on him.
All right. Catalano family, you're going for it. All right. Tori Catalano, he's raced a few races last season. He didn't have the best finishes he was hoping for. He was involved in a few incidents last season, but you know who I'm going for?
Let's hear it. I have a feeling.
I'm going for Jesse Gant here tonight. He's had amazing finishes, top 3 last week, few top 3s last season. He's always been up there on the podium finishes, and I think tonight's his night. He picks up win number 1.
Well,
tonight's his night. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that pick either. So
You got a lot of
again,
good picks here. It's hard to pick, but let's see what one pulls off the victory lane.
yeah, and I'm just looking at the iRacing ratings, and we have some guys with some serious iRacing ratings. So I'd like to see some of those guys kind of pull forward too. However, iRacing is not cooperating with me right now. It just kicked me right out. So
And as such,
loading it
well,
back up.
thank you guys for watching so far. We're going to go to a quick commercial break while qualifying's underway, and we'll be right back shortly for your lineup order of the Fearless Motorsports 100 at Myrtle Beach Speedway. We'll be right back after this one.
Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Cody Norman Designs, your home for racing graphics. Needing a graphic for race day but don't know how to make one? It's all right, we have you covered. Message us on Facebook to receive an amazing graphic for your fans.
All right.
Welcome back, live stream. We're back here for the Fearless Motorsports 100 here on Myrtle Beach Speedway. And it's time for your lineup order for the Fearless Motorsports 100 here at Myrtle Beach. And let's go through our lineup here tonight. Starting 14th here tonight. He's out of Belmore, New Jersey. The 00 Braden Pernita. Starting 13th here tonight. Out of Odin, Indiana. Bad luck last week at Thompson. He's in the 122. That's Cody Troyer. Bruce Pernita Jr. starting 12th here tonight out of Belmore, New Jersey in the number 3. And out of Shawnee, Oklahoma, it's Brian Eschbaugh in the number 21. Starting in the 5th row here tonight, Kyle Gonzinski out of Ridgefield, Connecticut in the number 90. And next to him, starting 9th, is out of Graham, North Carolina, is Ace Throckmorton in the 72. Starting 8th here tonight, out of Rochester, Massachusetts, it's Junior Mint Logan Julian Taylor in the 03, and next to him, it's Blake Dorney out of Monroe, Connecticut. Ken Zeems out of West Seneca, New York, starts 6th here tonight, and next to him, out of Ontario, New York, is Troy Catalano in the 54. Carol Dean out of Buffalo, New York, starts 4th here tonight with Patrick Russell starting next to him out of Hudson, New Hampshire. Jesse Ken out of Elmira, New York, the Jet in the number 26 starts on the front row outside, and starting on the pole for 100 laps here tonight out of Chaplin, Connecticut in the number 16, Nicholas Hovey. That's your lineup order tonight, and let's go through and get these drivers started up. Drivers, start your engines. These boys getting their engines revved up now. It's about go time. Right behind the face card on your screen.
Ove seems to have a handle on things here tonight. Very fast in qualifying. He's got Jesse Kent on the outside of him. That's going to be a pretty good battle. And, I did mention Troyer Catalano. He's out there. We qualified with the 18.029. His fastest lap was in qualifying was about 0.2 of a second faster than that. Then you go back and you get Zeems, who's very fast, one of those guys with the high I rating, so it's good to see what he can do tonight. And then you got Monroe, Connecticut, Dorney, and then you've got Logan Houlihan Taylor out of Rochester, Mass. Now let's talk about Logan for a little bit. I remember back in the day, when I first started my racing career in the pits at Seekonk Speedway, I worked on the number 88 Pro Stock for Henry Sarignano. And I know there was a young fella back in the day by the name of Dickie Houlihan. And I'm wondering if Logan is a member of that clan, because I believe they were from Rochester as well. And Dickie Houlihan.
He might just be, we might have to talk to him after the race. Hopefully when he gets to top 3, you could ask him that question.
Yes, I definitely will, because Dickie Houlihan was one heck of a race car driver at Seekonk Speedway and pretty much everywhere in New England. So, a lot of heritage here with some of these race car drivers.
For sure. Well, boys, pace lights are out. Pace car's gonna pull in this time die, and we are ready for the Highline Racing Network Restart Zone, and we are green at Myrtle Beach Speedway. They're rolling down into turn number one. Here the roller off of turn number 2. That's 14 drivers on the grid here tonight. Nicholas Hobie with the early lead through 3 and 4.
Patrick Russell struggling right now with control of his vehicle. He gets back into line right now into 3rd position as they thunder into the corner now. 1, 2, 3, Hovey, Kent, and Russell as they thunder off down the back straightaway. Got one car loose right there. I believe that was Troyer.
In the 54, these drivers might be using up the tires a little early here. We talked about this earlier with these guys. This Myrtle Beach track, with how old it is, it's using up these boys' tires. And that's why they need his tire save for 100 laps. They only have one set on them tonight. So who will come out on top? Because it's going to be really tight once we get closer to that 100 lap mark. And these boys' tires are not going to be running too well after this.
Absolutely not, especially at this track. This track was known for eating up tires, so you need to let off way early in the corners, this early in the race. Who cares if you lose a position or two? Believe me, you're going to get it back, especially if they're running too hard. But right now, Hovey's got this race in control. Russell is doing everything he can to catch up with them, but he's struggling just a little bit right now. Almost the whole field is grills to gas holes as they thunder off into the corner. Coming off the corner right now, you see a challenge for the lead. Russell gets on the inside.
And there he goes. Top of the board now. Patrick Russell takes over the lead. Little loose into the wall. Not good. I believe that's Ken Zeems.
Oh,
that's
man.
Nicholas Hovey, actually.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag will fly.
Oh.
Nicholas Hovey. He lagged out and boom, hard into the wall. There's a number 16 on lap number 6. Cody Norman Custom Designs. Yellow flag will fly for the first time today. He's going to have trouble getting back to the pits. Talking about Nicholas Hovey earlier, I guess the commentator jinx came back up to him.
Yeah, I think it absolutely did. Yeah, he slammed that outside wall. You see him right there trying to get into the pits.
Yeah, he's trying to get to his pit box so he can get that fast repair instead of resetting and have to sit there.
Yeah, that is just a hard impact right there. Not sure what happened. Not sure if they got together, or you said you thought they lagged out?
He lagged out for sure. It was just him that lagged out. Patrick Russell messaging me, letting him know. So there'll be no black flags on that. We can't really go back to a replay because he definitely lagged out there.
Yes, we did. I'm looking
and
at that.
Patrick Russell had no clue where he was, so once he came back, he was in the wall, and that's the end of that one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the replay right now, and that's exactly what happened. As a matter of fact, when he did come back, he was actually inside of the other car. So just a tough break right there. That was a brutal crash. You know, we joke around. We always say, "Thank God this is iRacing," and that's one of the reasons right there.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
if that was a real race car, oof. Especially in these modifieds. These modifieds are not the most comfortable when you hit something. I definitely
not.
feel a lot more of it like you would in a street stock or a late model, pro late model, or late model stock, whatever you want to call them. These modifieds really, they hurt. They hurt.
Pace lights are out. We'll be going back green flag racing next time, Di. We got 6 laps complete for the first run. See how many we can get in this time. We'll go green with 11 laps in. We still have 90 to go. So down to 13 cars at the moment. We'll have to wait to see when Nicholas Hovey can make his way back on the track, but they'll work their way through 3 and 4 with the pace car pulling down pit road. Back to the Highline Racing Network restart zone. Coming right at you. Green flag flies. Bad hit for Jesse Kent. Looks like he got a shove from behind. Put him in the wall on that restart. But luckily we keep it straight. Blake Dorney up to second. We saw this the same exact thing that happened last week between these two. In a green-white checkered, Blake Dorney and Kent Sweet battled it out. And that put Blake Dorney in victory lane.
One thing I noticed is some of these paint schemes look awfully familiar. That 38 car kind of looks a little bit like Mr. Hartwig III, and I know Mr. Catalano. Well, I don't care how long you've been watching modified racing, you're going to see that same paint scheme go back generation from generation. That paint scheme's been around. All his brothers, everybody runs it. It's the famous Catalano, and we love it. So keep it coming. Love seeing these paint schemes.
Yeah,
I know my paint scheme.
Going that outside of base track corner. I don't think the outside's the place you really want to be right now. Jory Catalano, we talked to him earlier during the pre-race interviews, and he said he was going to burn a few tires up, and that might not be what he wants to do. But by the looks of it, hopefully he's not burning them up too bad. He's still got quite the ways to go as we're only on lap 14, but the number 54 machine currently sits 8th position right now.
Well, I was out and did some practice laps just to find out how the track was, and it took about 4 laps for me to get my tires warm enough where I could really center on into that lower bottom line, as you see right there heading into the corner. That is definitely the favored line. You just want to touch the brake just a hair, just enough to get that car to turn for you, and then you're hard on the gas right out of the corners and thunder down this front straightaway. Now, it's real easy to get tight at this track, so you got to remember that. You want to take care of that right rear tire, because later on in the session, you're going to need every bit of it. Again, this track chewed up tires. That's what it was notorious for. That's why everybody loved this track. Now, I don't want to say too much about politics when it comes to racing. However, I know my 79 car that I was out there running with may not be too popular with some of these drivers from New England. So it'll be fun to see a little bit of a rivalry this summer.
Everyone's starting to split up throughout the pack now. Not too much action going on right now. While these guys are split up, we'll go to a quick side-by-side commercial bacon break. Not bake, me and bacon cake this time. But we'll see you guys back here in just a moment. For the Fearless Motorsports Online.
Are you tired of blending in with the same generic paints as everyone else? You've got the lap times and tire strategy. What's next? Take your iRacing experience to the next level with a custom paint from Rob's Custom Wraps. Proud supporter of Midnight Racing League and official designer for NASRAC Racing Team and Shady Acres Entertainment. Catch us on Facebook to see the latest creations. Then go ahead and slide into our DMs, you won't tell. And let's get started on your personalized paint today.
Cody Norman Designs, your home for racing graphics. Needing a graphic for race day but don't know how to make one? It's all right, we have you covered. Message us on Facebook to receive an amazing graphic for your fans.
Precision is our language. Creativity is our weapon. And perfection is the only option. Your ride This isn't just a wrap, it's a revolution. Regal Wraps and Designs, where power meets style, and style becomes unforgettable. At Regal Wraps and Designs, we don't follow trends, we set them. Every line, every finish, every detail is built to dominate. From flawless vehicle wraps to bold custom designs, we take your vision and redefine it. Seamless statements, artful accents, hues of harmony. We are Regal Wraps and Designs.
Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Welcome back, live stream. We're back here live for the Fearless Motorsports 100. We're live here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Patrick Russell having problems. He sat on the high side. I don't know what's going on with that number 29 machine, but he's really slow. I don't know if he's holding off and wants to sit himself in the back or not.
Yeah, he definitely has an issue. He incredibly tight. I think he did some damage right there. Yeah, he has some damage to the right front of the car.
Somewhere.
Yeah, watching it from
the
inside.
right front tire looks a little twisted inward on his left side, so he's definitely pounded that wall during our commercial break at some point. Patrick Russell was fourth, and now he's back to ninth after that one.
Still plenty of time. Watching a battle right now. Buffalo, New York's Kyle Dean in the 9 car is in a little bit of a battle right now with Logan Taylor. Those guys
they're all pretty tight. 5th, 6th, and 7th right now. The number 9, Kyle Dean, is in the middle of that you see on the screen. Logan Taylor, he ran a few races last year, had some good runnings at some points in his races, but he's never won. This season, he's looking for a race. Win number 1, caution flag is out. We have an incident on the track, and that's the number 3 of Bruce Pernita Jr. Did he have contact that spun him around on down the back straightaway? He might have got loose off exit. We'll go check our Fearless Motorsports instant replay, and we'll figure out exactly what happened. So yeah, definitely a little bit of contact by the looks of it. Let's take a peek here at our screen. Oh, so what happened in front of him? It was Nicholas Hovey involved in that one. And Bruce Pernita checked up, and he checked up and overcorrected, spun himself out into the wall. So it all started with Nicholas Hovey there. Cody Troyer will get the EOL penalty for causing that spin of Nicholas Hovey. And that's exactly what happened right there. Thanks for Fearless Motorsports instant replay. Currently lap 32, 33-ish right now. So, good start to the season. I mean, this race so far. 2 cautions, 32 laps in. We still have our halfway caution coming up on lap number 50.
A lot of these guys struggling already with tight race car. We were talking earlier about taking care of your tires. This is a long race, 100 laps. So, already starting to see fatigue kicking in. And that's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is gonna be bad for a couple drivers. I just seen come down pit road. Cody Troyer, Bruce Pernita Jr. just took all 4 tires. Bill, do you think that's a good idea this early in the race?
No, unless his car, he must have had a problem, and his tires are completely junked. There's no way I'm changing my tires this early in the race.
Yeah, it's definitely way too early for that for sure. We'll go 1 go this time by. See Blake Dorney, Ken Zeems will start back on the front row of this one. Pace lights are out. They'll get them doubled up. So, Again, like we talked about last time, it was Ken Zeem's Blake Dorney who battled it out at Thompson Motor Speedway. Blake Dorney got it in a green white checkered finish. That involved Jesse Kent in that mix too. That's the top three we're looking at right now. Bill, we might see the same thing coming up at the end of this one. These three are
But that was exactly what I was watching to see. See how these guys took off together. Right off the bat, you saw Zeems get a pretty good jump right there. A lot of these guys right now trying to figure out where they want to be. A little shuffling going back, 3 and 4 spots from the front. So you see it right there in about that 4th or 5th position. They're battling side by side, trying to make sure everybody gets through these corners intact. There you see Catalano battling for that 6th spot, now trying to get up in the 3rd spot.
Oh, Kyle Dean spins around on the front straightaway.
I was hoping he was going to be able to hold that.
As well as Patrick Russell, caution flag will fly. You saw that happen right on your screen. Kyle Dean contact with Patrick Russell and another driver that spun him around. We'll definitely have to take a look at our Fearless Motorsports instant replay for that one that happened on the front straightaway. What happened going through this one? You had Ace Throckmorton right behind him. I believe it was contact involving him. Ace just went up the hill. I don't know if there's a push from Patrick or not. Patrick Russell went through the grass to avoid and spun himself out. So, Ace Throckmorton got a earwell penalty for that one. Ace got a earwell, so we're going to say that was on him. Spinning out the number 9 of Kyle Dean. Thanks for Fearless Motorsports Instant Replay. And that is the 3rd Cody Norman Custom Designs caution flag of the day. Will we see more, Bill? Do you think we'll see more come to the end into this race?
Yeah, I think we're going to have a nice long stretch here of green flag laps. We're going to get closer to that 75, 80 lap mark, and then we might see a yellow flag fest.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a word in with these drivers here. See if anyone can hear us.
Sure, I can see.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
I drive similar to what I do.
Listening to the chat. I don't know if they can hear me. Hello, anyone hear me?
I gotcha.
Any drivers got me, though?
Yeah, we got you.
Alright. See if we... Who should we get with a word here, Bill? What do you think? What do you want to go with a word?
Let's bring up Mr. Houlihan. I want to see if he is a member of the Dicky Houlihan clan.
Logan Houlihan Taylor in the booth. Do you got us? Not sure if Logan has a mic on here. Logan, do you got us? I don't believe he got us. We'll see if we can get someone else next time. We'll go with Justin Kent. He's the only one that heard us last time, so we'll go with Justin Kent next time. But we're about to go back green flag racing. We still have a halfway caution in just 7 laps on lap number 50. Back to our Alline Racing Network. We're back to green flag racing. You see Kenny.
Big trouble for Catalano.
Catalano
hard into the ball.
Hard into the outside of the wall. We'll keep it green. Catalano be able to get that out into the pit, so he's going to have to sit there for a minute or so. Kyle Benzinski up the hill. These guys are running a little rough right before the halfway crossing.
Yeah, Catalano, I think, is done for the
Nicholas
night.
Colby
Another accident.
Yeah, you saw on your screen Nicholas Colby got in the rear end. Taylor sailed him in a little hard. They keep it straight, luckily. Good save by Logan. A few more laps to our halfway caution break. Our leader currently is Ken Zeems over Blake Dorney and Jesse Kent. Same running order as we saw last week for this year. So, We'll see what they bring us at the end of this one, but we still have a few strong drivers. Kyle Ginzinski led a couple of laps last race as well. He was a strong driver. Same as Patrick Russell, Logan Taylor also strong as well. So that's your top seven right there. Those are the ones to watch later.
Hove and Ace Throckmorton are in a battle right now, but further back in the field in that 12th
Ace
position.
Throckmorton
They're
is a
running
lap
side
down.
by side. Yeah, these guys are battling for it. See him here.
Lap down somehow, so I believe, yep, Troy Catalano's back on the track. He's going to be a few laps down now. So some of these drivers get their laps back when it's halfway across the race. Two to go to our halfway caution. Actually, one to go.
Team's looking real strong right now. Seneca, New Hampshire.
Yeah, Ken Ziems
I'm
will
sorry,
pick up
excuse
the
me,
halfway
Seneca, New
caution
York.
win.
The yellow flag is
The
out.
halfway caution is now out.
So, James from West Seneca, New York, says he's an old gamer. So I don't know how old he is, but
we're not quite sure how old Ken Ziems is, but I guess he's an old gamer. That's his nickname here. So old gamer wins the halfway caution break with Blake Dorney behind him and getting Jesse Kent. So we haven't done this yet, but we'll go take a look at our last winner highlights of Blake Dorney. What a win for Blake Dorney, that's for sure. So, will we see anyone pit here? No, I don't see nobody pitting this time. Nobody pits. They know that there'll be a caution a little bit later in the race, and I think that's their plan, Bill.
yeah, you really have to look at the second half of this race as the true race. You look at the amount of cars we have, it's not a large field, but it's definitely workable. Even if you started up front, you fill back a little bit. The second half is the true race. This is where you need to be perfect. This is where you need to execute. This is where you need to be consistent. Slow is steady. Steady is fast here at this racetrack. But right now, Ken Ziems is, well, ain't nothing slow about him. He's ripping some times now, and he has this race in control. Let's see if Blake Dorney has anything for him.
Yeah, the only two that went down pit road was Jesse Kent and Brian Eschbaugh, but pace lights are out. We'll go back green flag racing for the second half of this race. Ken Ziems, Blake Dorney on the front row to lead us to the green.
Cars stacking up, getting ready to go.
We'll come back through 3 and 4. Pace car is down pit road, back to our Highline Racing Network restart zone. And we are green flag racing. Blake Dorney on the Rex there trying to block Kyle Ginzinski. Into turn number 1 and 2 they go. Single foul throughout the top 2, but the battle is on for third. Logan Taylor on the outside of Kyle Ginzinski.
These guys are running.
They're running a little hard for their third position. Logan Taylor, though, he's going to be stacked up.
Oh boy, here we go.
Up the hill, Nicholas Hobie puts Kyle Dean in the
Saw
wall.
that one coming. Saw that one coming.
As well. Ran that one a little deep. Patrick Russell into Logan Taylor up the hill. Logan goes. And now Patrick Russell working his way into the fourth position. Single foul.
Things
to
getting
the
a
top
little.
5. Now Nicholas Hobie trying to make his way back up through the field. He had an incident earlier on, and now he's in the 6th position, chasing down from 5th.
Side by side right now, further in the pack. The 9 car of Dean and Ken. They straightened it out for the moment, but they're still battling pretty hard towards the back of this field.
Yeah, Jesse Kent just came down pit road. He went back to 14th position. He's already up to 8th now. Jesse Kent's on the second half. He's the one to watch later on. Off of turn number 2. Going back to the field, Troy Catalano, who was your pick earlier on. Unfortunately, he is still 1 lap down. He'll get his wave around next if we end up having another one. Bill, do you really think we'll go green for 50 more laps?
Absolutely not. Yeah, there's no way.
I saw that coming.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not. And
these guys will definitely start getting a little rougher. You're going to see a lot of tire saving throughout the next 10 to 20 laps. And once it hits lap 80, these guys are going to start going real hard. And they're going to want to chase down these leaders. But it's pretty split up throughout the top 5 right now.
if you look at Zeem's line, he's very consistent, and he's not wearing those tires much at all. He has clean air in front of him. He can pick wherever he wants to go.
Yeah,
Dorney's line is just a little bit different, and I don't know if I like it. I think he's burning up.
I don't know. He might like that line just a little. He's running a little low. He's running tighter on the turtles there in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, he's also running pretty tight to that wall. I don't know. He must like the tighter line down there. Ken seems, I feel like, he's running a little bit higher than Blake.
Yeah, it definitely. Blake Dorney is definitely running lower. What concerns me is the way he's coming off the corner. He's
off the corner here. He's
right
running a
here.
lot
He's
lower off the corner.
yeah. I think Zeem's entrance and
and
exit is a lot better.
He enters the corner really low and exits really low. I don't know if that's quite the better line here or not, but these drivers will figure it out. A little bit of ground on him doing it, though. I don't know if Ken's going to be tire saving as well, though. I don't know who's tire saving right now. I don't know who's wasting them, but Blake Dorney's trying to reel in your leader right now. The battle is on for the 4th position. Nicholas will be blocking the bumpers right there with Patrick Russell, but Patrick Russell is getting a little loose. He's hitting the turtles. Patrick Russell definitely getting a little loose here. Here comes Nicholas Colby to the inside. Wow, chopped his nose off right there. Almost spun him out, but luckily good save by Nicholas Colby in number 16.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot back and watch this battle just a little bit because it is starting to get dicey. As you just saw right there, door getting slammed, comes right back up, and 2 different lines in and out of that corner right there, as you see. Hovey just a little bit high, a little bit lower on that entrance too. I'd like to see a little bit more of an arch coming off the top of the corner, and right in front of them. Yeah.
Wow,
you saw that. That was Patrick Russell right there hitting the wall pretty hard coming off the corner. What you want to do is they want to be about 2, maybe 2.5 car widths on the outside of where they're actually entrancing. They're going to get a little better of an entrance. It's going to help with those cars. Both of those cars are washing up the track right now, and they're getting nice and tight, and they're just beating the heck out of that right front tire, which is not what you want here at Myrtle Beach. A little bit more of an exaggerated entrance will take down some of that wearing on that tire. Help them in entry, actually will help them in exit as well.
Yes, exactly what Bill said. Tires are a lot here on the beach. You definitely want to keep them cool. You don't want to burn them up too early in this race, and you're screwed when it comes to the end.
Taking a look at our leader, Zeems, and he is very consistent and very easy on his equipment. If you look behind him, Dorney was right up to his rear bumper earlier, and then Zeems just kind of said,
a little bit now.
See you later. Yeah, you know, and
he looks like he's running the arc line now. He's kind of arcing it, trying to use a little more front tire now instead of wasting all that rear tire. He's definitely starting to arc it.
Yeah, he's going to have to put on a little bit more of a brake adjustment on that, but it's already too late. I think he smoked that
And
tire.
remember, none of these people have pit except for Jesse Kent and Brian Escobar and a couple other people that earlier in the race on lap 30. And none of these drivers, Blake Dorney, Ken Zeems, none of them have pits yet. So they're running on old tires from lap 1. Oh, incident! Nicholas Hovey goes around. He'll save it, come back down. You keep it green. Nicholas Hovey spins around, but keeps it straight, luckily, from the stay green.
Yeah, good. Take a pic.
Wow.
See if we
That
can
was a
find
real
what
fight right
happened
there.
there.
Nicholas Hovey, I believe, caused by Logan Taylor. Or Patrick Russell, either or. I think it's Logan, though. They're going back and forth in the chat with official right now.
Yeah, the 29 drove it in there pretty deep. Sent him.
Let's take a listen in and see what we can hear from these drivers.
We already did, Blake. Where you been?
I don't know what the chat.
Blake Dorney was looking for a competition yellow, was wondering where it was. Don't think you realize we just had it.
Blake, you've had that 20 laps.
Yeah, well, you know what? These guys are clicking off some pretty good laps right now, and especially after last week, we saw a lot of cautions. And, you know, I think guys just kind of got caught up in the moment and forgot what lap we were on. And you see one car there, Hovey, getting real loose coming off the corner. He almost looped it.
Yeah, these drivers back in the pack are definitely falling back. Do you think these leaders will catch up to them in time, though? We have 20 laps to go now. Nicholas Hovey is all over the place. He is about a looper, overcorrecting.
Oh, he hits it. Yeah.
Nicholas Hovey not going well right now. Those tires are about to go.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what.
A couple laps, so you're going to see Nicholas Hovey spinning around.
Troyer and Dean had a pretty good battle. It's starting to heat up one more time. And right now, Dean is all over the back of that car, fighting, and oh man, he is right there.
Yeah, Nicholas Hovey
right there
all
on the
over
back
the place.
of Troyer.
I'm not sure if he's doing this on purpose or if it's his tires, but and there he goes, exactly what we said.
Caution.
Yeah.
Flag flies for Nicholas Hovey.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Dean and Troyer are battling big time right now. And that caution just saved Mr. Troyer, I think, in that 122.
That saved a lot of drivers. You're definitely going to see him come down pit road now. Ken Zeems, Blake Dorney, all coming down pit road. Here's where the pit stops begin. He stayed out. I didn't expect that. He might have took his tires earlier, though, if he was involved in an incident earlier. But that's the 4th Cody Norman Custom Designs yellow flag of the day.
Yeah, Pronuncia right there. I saw somebody.
Out Bruce or Braden.
I don't know. Let me see who it was. I'm looking. Somebody wasn't happy with somebody in the pits here. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
right
let's
there.
see if we can get a talk with Jesse Kent like we tried to do earlier with Logan, but he didn't respond to us. So let's see if we can get a talk. Jesse Kent, you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Jesse, you're currently running second right now. You just pit on the halfway caution. How do you feel for this last half? You got 15 to go right now. You'll be starting in the front row. You got fresher tires behind you of Blake Dorney, Ken Zeems. What do you think you can do to pull off win number 1?
Well, I think good chance it goes green the rest of the way. And if so, Near Kyle's got to run for the hills and get out in front as fast as we can and go, because they're going to be coming.
Yeah, you'll definitely be seeing some of those fresher tire drivers coming through the field, especially with 15 to go. They're going to really want to make their way through this field, so good luck in this last 15 laps.
Thank you.
Well, there it was for Jesse Kent. Pace lights are out. We'll green flag racing next time by for the last 14 laps of the Fearless Motorsports 100 here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Kyle Benzinski and Jesse Kent will lead us to the green. Is this the time we see Jesse Kent park it in Regal Wraps and Designs Victory Lane? We'll find out here in just a moment. Down back straight away, they roll pace car will pull down pit road. They got Kyle Dean, Brain Panitz behind him. We're going to have to look further back in this back because Blake Dorney is definitely going to be the one shoving through this back. Back to the Highline Racing Network restart zone. And we are green flag
big wreck.
racing. What did we say? It's exactly what we talked about caution flag flies.
Yeah, that was just stupidity for the back of the pack, man. You're just driving through people.
We'll definitely have to see
That
if
was-
he did that one. Fearless Motorsports instant replay on that one. Brian Eschbaugh got the EOL for that, but I'm not sure if it really was from him or the guy behind him. We'll find out here in just a moment. It was Ken Ziens who caused that one, for sure. Ken Ziens got in the back of Brian Eschbaugh and spun him around.
Take a peek at that one. Yeah, he's got some explaining to do. Yeah, he shoved the 21.
Penalty for that one.
He shoved the 21 into the 9 car. And that's what started the whole thing. Well, once again, Gazinski.
Ken Ziens wants to end his night, so Ken Ziens now gonna exit.
Yeah, you know, that's too bad because he was very fast earlier, so he must have had a lot of damage to his car. Maybe, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure why he did that. Well, they were spinning a guy out, and he decided to end his night by hitting the pit wall. So,
unless he had a failure, I don't. Yeah,
definitely not have a failure. I saw that for sure. Definitely saw that one.
Well,
maybe his throttle stuck.
Maybe it's Kaczynski's night out here from Ridgefield, Connecticut, driving that 90 car. Again, Les Hinckley, well known for his Monaco Modified Series runs and racing all over New England. Used to have a bright yellow car, the 06. However, that 90 car kind of looks familiar to his newer car.
Yeah, Bill, who we got going off the lead off this restart? We got KG or the Jet?
Oh.
I picked the Jet. I already picked him off winning, so I think I'm going to have the Jet winning this restart here.
We'll see. Let's go.
Highline Racing Network restart zone coming to you, and we are back green flag racing. 7 laps to go for the Fearless Motorsports 100, and they are carnage in the back.
Another huge wreck in the back of the pack. Not sure who that was, but let's take a peek back here. Oh my God, what was that?
We're definitely gonna have to look at the Fearless Motorsports replay and see what happened there. I'm really not sure what happened on that restart caused Patrick Russell to go over a car. So let's see here. Yeah, Patrick Russell just went through the middle and ramped over. Yeah, I don't know there. And Patrick just took that hole and absolutely shot that one up in the air. So I believe that one would be on Patrick there.
Wow. Yeah, that was okay. Well, you know,
maybe we can get a restart in this time. Where's Cody at? Can't find his car for some reason. Somewhere though, somewhere around here. There he is.
Ooh, that was a tough one.
Must be some arrangements going on with officials because Cody got a black now. So we're gonna go green flag this time by. Base lights are out and we'll go green flag racing. Here's Blake Dorney. This is gonna be real tight now. We got Blake Dorney We got 4 laps to go, coming to 3 to go on this restart. Back to the Highline Racing Network restart zone. Jesse Kent with a good start. We are green flag racing. Off into
Looks like
turn
a
number
nice
1 we go. Jesse Kent. Blake Dorney behind
Oh!
him. Nicholas Holy spinning in the back.
The yellow flag
The
is out.
caution flags will fly.
I don't know if Covey had help or if he
Again.
just got on it.
We're going to figure it out by the Fearless Motorsports instant replay on that one. See exactly what happened that caused Cody Tor to get involved. Nicholas Hovey spinning up front, you see. Let's reverse that back and see exactly how Nicholas spun here. So it looks like a racing incident there. Nicholas tried to dodge what was going on in front of him and caused Brian and Cody to wreck as well. So we'll head on over to green-white checkered finish. Brought to you by Fearless Motorsports Instant Replay. We'll probably see a couple cars come down pit road here to get some damage fixed.
I was looking through the back of the pack to see what guys were doing. I didn't see anybody coming down. I would think that you would, which tells me everybody probably has already used up that set of tires. Well, you only have one set of tires. Oh, no, they got to change a set of tires at the halfway mark, correct?
Yeah.
Or did they? Yeah.
I believe everyone's got tire changes by now. I hope
Yeah.
so, at least.
Yeah, if you
But,
don't know,
Troy
you're all
Colano
done
gets
for.
his wave around, but he's still a lap down, so that's gonna infect him unless we get one more caution again after this one. But hopefully we don't. Hopefully we can go green the rest of the way. It'll be over Blake Dorney and Jesse Kent. Base lights will go out this time by. We'll go back green flag racing. It'll be Jesse Kent and Blake Dorney on the front row. Kyle Gonzinski behind him with Ace Throckmorton as well. Back in 3 and 4, they roll. Pace car will pull down pit road. We'll go back to our Highline Racing Network restart zone for the green-white finish.
Great shot. This race is over. Here's your winner right there.
Through 1 and 2 from green-white checkered off in turn number 2. Stay green through 3 and 4, and it'll be end of the race. Jesse Kent off turn number 4. White flag is out. One more lap to go from Jesse Kent.
Yeah, he just faked everybody out of their jog straps coming on that restart, and that's the move that he needed to win this race.
Final time for
Great
Jesse Kent
job.
through 3 and 4 off of Ford. Jesse Kent picks up win number 1.
Gonna be a big wreck in the back of the pack.
100 at Myrtle Beach Speedway.
Yeah, I saw that coming towards the back of the pack. They were. Yeah, there's some upset people towards the back of the pack at the end of that one. Well,
Damn good. I cannot stop it. You were trying to play possum.
Clear to victory lane,
Yep.
please. Thank you.
it is what it is.
Well, we got our top 3 in victory lane. Let's talk
Good
the
race anyway.
winner of race number 2 of the DG Wheeling Modified Tour. Jesse Kent, you park in victory lane. We talked to you with 20 laps to go, and you said a lot of things. And you were hoping to park it here in victory lane. You were hoping to go all green. That didn't work out for you. We had another green-white checkered finish. You pulled off the maneuver with the green-white checkered to win your first ever race here in the DG Wheeling Modified Tour. How does this one feel for you?
Oh, it feels good. I don't know how many I've run, but it's been a few. I've had a lot of seconds and thirds, so about time we broke through.
Yeah, we've been talking about it all stream long about you with your top 3 finishes and your amazing runs. You almost won last season and almost won Thompson with a heartbreak in the green-white checkered with Ken Zeems and Blake Dorney, but you finally pulled off here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Congratulations. Who would you like to thank?
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'd like to thank, I don't know how many sponsors on. From my perspective, he went way before the restart zone. Actually, Nappy's Auto Body and you know, my son for putting up with my crap, letting me race and keeping it quiet. So, appreciate it. I like what you're doing this tour. It's fun. And we'll see you next week.
Definitely a great way to keep you quiet for sure. To
Can you
hop
hear me?
on for about an hour or so. Yes, Bill, we can hear you. And congratulations on your win. We'll head on over to our second place finish here tonight. Blake Dorney, you finished second here tonight. Congratulations on your runner-up finish. You were hoping to go 2 in a row. Real tight on the green-white checkered, but congratulations on runner-up. Silence from Blake. Hello, Blake.
Yes, he had this jump start from what it looks like.
So is that a disqualification?
I'll do after race points penalty. But anything you'd like to say, Blake, for your runner-up finish? Alright, I guess we're going to move on to Kyle Gonzinski here. Alright, Kyle Gonzinski, you finished third here tonight. I believe this is your first podium finish here in the DG Wheeling Modified Tour. Heartbreak last week, but you finally got it done for the podium finish. Looking for your first one of the season, hopefully later or sometime this season. Congratulations, though.
Yeah, thank you. Pretty interesting race. Didn't actually pit for tires. I'm still on the same set.
That's
I just
crazy.
didn't feel like they were wearing off too bad. I felt like I was able to save them quite a bit. You know, I pushed for about 20 laps, then backed off for a good amount, and just kind of rode it out. And then with that last caution there, the 2 leaders pit, and I was like, I'll take the free track position. And yeah, it ended up paying off with the little caution fest there at the end, but good to take third place. Thank you.
Sir, congratulations on your third place finish. We hope to see you here next week at Southern National. Thanks for tuning in with us, and congratulations on your third place finish.
Thank you.
Devin, I have a copy.
There he is. Hello, Blake. You got me now?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Blake, congratulations on a runner-up finish. I know you really wanted to go 2 in a row, and you still got to about quite the races to go, probably 12 races to go or something like that. Can't remember my own schedule, but congratulations on the runner-up. You'll definitely pick up some more wins throughout the season, that's for sure. You got one heck of a strong car. What a great start of the season you're having so far with that 38 McConey Setup Shop ride. How do you feel about tonight?
Yeah, no, I felt like I put myself in position at the end. Started a little further back up to second, then I was chasing Ken down. I chased him down. Caution came out. Pit for tires. Came up, then green, white, checkered. From my understanding, Jassy went before the restart zone. I think Wesley just said that he did jump the restart, so I don't understand if there's going to be disqualification or what the process is there, but yeah, it was a good race, and look forward to being back next week.
Yeah, he's saying you were ahead of him and already at the line when he went, but we'll check that back, and if there was a jump, we'll definitely deal with the penalties after this race, that's for sure. So thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you back next week at Southern National, and maybe we can see you pick off another win there, and then continue your process of making 3 in a row and making history.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, fans, thank you for wow, nice speaking contest we should have. Thank you guys for tuning in here tonight. This was the Fearless Motorsports 100 at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Jesse Kent out of Elmira.
Let me know when you're off
The
there.
Jet wins it. We were talking about him earlier. Bill, unfortunately, left us already, but we were talking about him earlier. We've been talking about him all race. If you guys hang on with us for the whole race, and he finally got it done. So good start of the season for him so far. So good congratulations to him for winning the race he's wanted to win for so long. And thank you, fans, for tuning in here tonight. We'll be back here next week, March 7th, for the Southern National race. That's the Rob's Custom Wraps 92 at Southern National. So come watch an epic show next Saturday for more racing here on the Gula Motorsports YouTube channel. We thank you guys for tuning in. And that is it for us today. And we'll see you guys next week. See ya.